Families are back home after a fast-moving wildfire in Spring Valley forced evacuations.
Flames erupted this afternoon near Jamacha and Sweetwater Springs boulevards, quickly spreading to 75 acres. Crews stopped the fire before it reached homes, and CAL FIRE says it's now 35% contained.
CBS 8's Esmeralda Perez has been on the scene all day and tonight tells us how firefighters kept neighborhoods safe.
Well, the fire was burning just up this hillside, not far from this neighborhood full of homes. Now, fortunately, fire crews were able to stop the full rate of spread. There was no injuries and no buildings were damaged. Still, this fire was too close for comfort for people who live nearby. The fire, now being called the Lodge Fire, was reported just before 2 o'clock this afternoon in Spring Valley and burned about 75 acres. The flames crept dangerously close to homes, forcing evacuations, though those were later lifted. But for people living nearby, it was a terrifying experience.
It was the scariest thing I've ever seen. I've never seen, and I could feel the flames.
Ruth Castro lives nearby. She was working from home and tells me her neighbor called to let her know there was a fire outside.
I came out and I just saw like 30 feet height flames, and not even smoke. It was just fire. And I ran in the house and evacuated my children, my in-laws, my dogs. I called my husband.
Fire crews from multiple agencies jumped into action, launching an aggressive air and ground attack to stop the fire spread.
We can hear the helicopters behind you. We had a full arsenal of aviation as well as ground resources attacking this fire, from fire engines, firefighter hand crews, firefighting bulldozers, as well as the air resources.
The fire came dangerously close to homes on the hillside below. However, Captain Johnson told me a key factor in keeping the home safe was that the vegetation between the fire and the houses had been maintained and cleared. He emphasized how important defensible space is in situations like this.
We want to encourage people to maintain defensible space around your house. That does provide a much needed barrier in the event that there is an oncoming fire near your house for protection.
And firefighters will remain on the scene until all hotspots are extinguished. In Spring Valley, I'm Esmeralda Perez for CBS 8.